Monday, the 1st of September, 2025, Labor Day. We're in Atlanta, Northside Drive, Marietta Street, and Howell Mill, the site of the surrender of the City of Atlanta, September 2nd, 1864. Please like, share, and subscribe. We need the viewers, the subscribers, the watch hours, the viewing time. We're trying to get this channel to where it at least break even, which we need at least probably 12 to 15 multiples of what we're doing now to even break even. But anyway, we have just seen a driverless Uber car pass by. I wish I could have got it, but I hadn't started videoing. We normally turn right at Northside there, but we're going to go right down Marietta Street, and then we're going to go down Peachtree. We haven't done that in a couple of years, I don't think, so we will have Peachtree Street on Labor Day 2025. I'm recording with the Osmo Action 5 and the Insta360. I'm going to run the Insta360 up shortly where you won't be able to hear me very well. You got the BOA tower there, you've got the Coca-Cola building there. We've got the aquarium somewhere coming up on the left. We were members of the aquarium for a couple of years. We went at the opening and all that good stuff. We'll be coming up on Olympic Park on the left. About 70 degrees going to 82. Back down to about 60, 62 tonight. Staying in the low 80s until Thursday or Friday, then going back up to the high 80s, low 90s. Was that the old Randall Brothers there? Yeah, I think that was old Randall's brother building supply there, I think. This bridge was built in 1951. How about that? I would have thought that bridge was a lot older than that. There's another Uber Electric. There you go. Uber Electric, folks. Putting people, AI putting people out of work. Tacoma wanting to go faster than we are. Okay, I think we will run the Insta360 up where you can get a better view. Well, you won't be able to hear me good now. I've got to get a mic for this thing. Now when Marietta Street goes through on through Atlanta, it'll turn into DeKalb Avenue or Decatur Street. But we're gonna, I don't know that we can turn left on Peachtree. If we can't, we'll turn right on Peachtree. I guess we could go on out DeKalb Avenue, go by Polly on the Avenue, see if she's got the sunflowers. But I was planning on going right down Peachtree. We could still go by Polly though. Go down Peachtree and then go down Ponce or North Avenue, go through Little 5. We'll figure out which way we're going to go. The aquarium was over there on the left. Olympic Park there to the left. I thought they had a Ferris wheel here. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Ted Turner Drive. Not sure what he was. There used to be a fellow sit down here in a wheelchair, right? One of these blocks right here. This is Farley Street. I said there used to be a man sit down here in a wheelchair, looked like Santa Claus. I think he sat right here on this corner. Anybody know what happened to him? Be interesting. I think I heard the trolley whistle a while ago before we started recording. Forsyth Street. We're just leaving this stuff running. We're recording with the Osmo Action 5 and the Insta360 X3. Okay, Peachtree Street, no turns. We can turn here. We could have turned right there. We'll go straight and turn and catch Peachtree, I guess. Now let's see, what is it? Okay, it's still showing Marietta Street and Decatur Street on the other side. Okay, we're on Marietta. We crossed this red light. Yeah, we're on Marietta. We cross the red light. We'll be on Decatur Street, DeKalb Avenue, once you get to Decatur. Peachtree Center Avenue to the left, Shirley Franklin Boulevard. Loud truck to the rear. We're going to turn left right here. Georgia State University. We got to pay attention. make sure we're driving properly. We're trying to record and drive. Well, we didn't get an arrow. I would have thought we would have got an arrow, but we didn't. We're going to cut over and catch Peachtree. Could go out Edgewood, but we're not. That's the thing about recording in Atlanta. Unless you stop these cameras and go, you got an awful lot of just dead time. Of course, if there's a lot of people, you can see, you get to see the sights and sounds. Look, there's this electric car, electric Uber. Ride today. Waymo. That may not be an Uber, but that's an electric car ride. They're all over the place. That's the third one we've seen. Okay, we're on Peachtree. There goes the trolley. It was free to start with. Now they've had to start charging. It's never made money. It never will, I don't believe. We need to drop over. Well, this may be here. This building on the left may be where the Coca-Cola sign used to be, but I'm not sure. Coming from this direction, I'd probably know coming from the other direction, but not this direction. Auburn Avenue, historic. Auburn Avenue, Edgewood, historic. Lowe's Grand was up here on the right where Gone with the Wind debuted. A lot of people think the Fox is where Gone with the Wind debuted, but it was not. Gone with the Wind was a Lowe's movie. There's the trolley. Y'all got to see the trolley, didn't you? Get to see the trolley. The Ritz-Carlton. That nightclub or that restaurant used to be down here. What was it? Had the guitar out there. What was the name of that place? They had a guitar hanging outside. It's from the celebrities, and all those people were hanging out. Maybe one of them owned it. Streetcar only, left turn. If we want to get over in the right-hand lane, There's another electric Uber, or electric car driver anyway. Or I mean, AI, driverless car. I mean, that car knew to go around that car, didn't it? That's pretty incredible. Yeah, this is Dragon Con. This is the hotel where Dragon Con is, I guess, or was, or that's pretty neat. We made it to Dragon Con, or the remnants of Dragon Con. Here comes some Dragon Conners. Another driverless car. Boy, they're all over the place. We're gonna put taxis and Ubers out of business. This is Ralph McGill. We could turn here, but we will go, I guess we'll go down Ponce, past the Krispy Kreme. Crossing over I-75/85. BOA Tower. Peachtree Buick. I worked at Peachtree Buick 67, 68. It was right here on the corner where the BOA Tower is. They were building the round CNS Bank when I was at Peachtree. Worked on the night shift. We had 2 shop shifts. That motel right there on the left, I think it was about the 5th or maybe the 7th story up. Our parking lot was out in the back of the shop, and there was a girl that would come out there on that one of those patios, I think about the 7th up, get about naked and start dancing around and stuff, and all the guys in the shop would go out and watch her. She had to know it. She had to see us over there. And there's the Fox. And I probably shouldn't tell something like that on myself, but you know what? What the hell? What the heck? there's another Waymo. These cars are everywhere. Folks, these driverless Waymo cars and wireless Ubers or driverless Ubers are everywhere. They're all over the place. So the Whisker Go-Go, I think, used to be right here in the basement on the left. Now, the Georgian hotel, motel, whatever it is or was, that's where the cast from Gone with the Wind stayed. But like I say, Gone with the Wind premiered at the Lowe's. It was a Lowe's movie and not a Fox movie. Piedmont, take you right out Piedmont Park to the left and then all the way out through Buckhead. Going to Roswell Road, Peachtree, crossover. Stone Mountain straight ahead. Mary Mac's Tea Room there on the left. Been around a long time. And look here we are, the Krispy Kreme. The Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme. Coming up on Monroe Street. To the right, I think, is Boulevard. To the left is Monroe. To the right, you take Boulevard. It'll go all the way out past Grant Park and dead end into the Atlanta Penitentiary. I think I'm right in telling you that. Yeah, Monroe's right up here on at this next, not this light, but the next light. Down to the old Sears building. We're going to turn into the left and we will catch where Crackers played, Ponce Park, and then catch the old Magnolia tree that's in Centerfield, and then we'll turn these off.
we're going out back here. There's the magnolia trees that was in center field when the Crackers played here in Ponce Park, Ponce de Leon Park. I'm not sure which one it is. There are two of them. They used to have a plaque on it, and somebody stole the plaque, of course. Of course, both of these are old, so both of them were here. Kudzu's trying to take that one over. You can see a magnolia bloom there. I think that may have been it there. I say there used to be a plaque. I guess we'll go out and go by the Clermont Hotel. Well, then we need to go up by the Plaza, though. Doggone it. And then cut them off. I used to come down and go in that Staples a lot right there. That Whole Foods too. They've got a nice park and stuff up there on the top there now. I've never been up there, but it's supposed to be really nice. We can't make a left turn. We're going to have to go over there to the left because we want to go up by the Clermont Motel and up by the Plaza. This thing stopped recording. This Insta360 had stopped recording. Maybe it stopped and started again. Hopefully it didn't miss anything. Come on, light. Got cameras running. Give me a break. You got crazy gibberish music going on over there too. What kind of mess was that? Oh, Ford factory.
Ponce Army Induction Center. Okay, motel, Clermont Lounge. Kind of came flying up like he wasn't going to stop, was he? Didn't he? Pepe's back there. That was a really good restaurant, Mexican restaurant. Okay, we'll turn in here to Plaza. Majestic Foods since 1929. The Plaza. We're going to turn it off here. We'll get a picture of the Plaza Theater right there. Briarcliff Hotel over there too. That's historic. Okay, let's turn these things off.